Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the St. Louis Blues Relocation franchise here on Madden 25. And today we have the Year 5 playoffs. This video will contain all of the playoffs, regardless of how long it is, whether we are out in the first round or if we go all the way to the Super Bowl or anything in between. It'll be all of this. So obviously, by the timestamp, you know how long this video is. You know, you can kind of guess how far we made it. But I don't know that yet. And I'm hoping that by the end of the video, we are holding our third straight Lombardi trophy in the air for the three-peat, something that's never been done. We are hoping to do it today. But first, we have a wild card matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. You do not want to miss it. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's do this thing. Now, this is obviously and arguably our worst team of the three possible Super Bowl championships that we could have. But we still made the playoffs. We did kind of have a little bit of a sell at the end of the year, losing two games that we should not have. And those two losses that would have had us have 13 wins instead of 11 wins move us from a potential 1 seed or 2 seed down all the way to the 6. So those two losses that happened, obviously you can see one of them was the Packers in week 17. It's unfortunate that we lost those games down the stretch, but that's just the way that this team is this year. We can't expect us to win every single game and dominate everybody and just go undefeated and win a championship. That's just not who this team is this year. But maybe this team is that grit and grind, just dogfight type of team that's going to just pound you into the dirt and, it's going to be like a 1-point victory or something like that. Maybe that's this team. I don't know. I guess we have to wait and find out. If you're curious about stats or anything like that, go watch the end of last episode. We go over all of the end of season stats and everything. So if you're curious about all that, go watch that video. But it's time for the playoffs. We obviously jump in. We play the moments for every single game. Hopefully there's more than just one game in this video. I guess we'll have to find out. We take on Lamar and the Ravens in the snow here at, what is their field called? Is it M&T Bank? Is that what this place is called? I don't even honestly know what the place is called, to be fair. But whatever. We take on Lamar in the snow. This Ravens team is dangerous. I think we've played them on multiple different occasions in this postseason or in this playoff, in these playoffs in the series before. It's 17-14. We are putting on a show. 5 minutes to go in the game. Fourth quarter. 2nd and 3. We lead by 3. I can't even see the end zone, to be fair. I cannot even see the end zone. But we're going to hand this off to Blake Corum. And Blake Corum's got the first down. As far as I know, he's got the first down. He's down to the 7. This is some heavy snow. I haven't seen snow like this in Madden in a while. I don't know what's going on here. I don't have any mods installed. I'm on PlayStation, so it's not like I have like a heavy snow mod added or anything. We get into the end zone. As far as I can tell, we're in the end zone. And the Blues add to their lead. 24-14. If the defense can hold on, I think they did. This might be the ball game right here. And it is. The Blues will survive Baltimore and the snow and move to the divisional round. So our chance at a three-peat remains alive. Trevor Lawrence, I'm assuming, had a good game. We obviously know Blake Corum scored a touchdown. Yeah, two touchdowns, 178 yards. Not bad. He outplayed Lamar in the snow. I'll take it. We know that Lamar has troubles in the playoffs. And it comes rearing its ugly head again as he loses in the wild card round. Those people in Baltimore are not going to be happy with him. But we move on. The people in St. Louis are happy. We're spoiling them with such success here. 2 straight championships and now possibility of a third. What are we, the Chiefs? We take on the Buffalo Bills, the team that was the number 1 seed, the team that we could have been replacing as the number 1 seed if we wouldn't have lost those 2 games. It would have been close. We both would have had 13 wins. I guess it would have been like a tiebreaker or whatever, win percentage, something like that. Who knows if we actually would have got the 1 seed, but We take on the Bills today in the divisional round. Will we go back to our third straight AFC championship? I hope so. The problem with being such a low seed, since we are the sixth seed, is that unless we have some major upsets happen in the playoffs, which are very unlikely to happen, we have to go on the road the entire way, which just kind of sucks because obviously we want to be home. But we are, speaking of being on the road, we are dominating the Buffalo Bills in their own building. It's 24-3, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening right now? 31-3. We are going to blow out the Buffalo Bills in their own place in the divisional round. Oh my God. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are going back to our third straight AFC title with a 31-10 victory. I didn't even need to jump in that one. It was over before it even started. And there he is, the prince, the king at this point, two-time champion, Trevor Lawrence. And again, he outplays Lamar Jackson and he outplays Josh Allen. So, two of the league's best quarterbacks, he is outplayed in the playoffs. Now, it would be fitting if we had to play the Chiefs, but I don't know how good they did this year. We get some big upgrades, and this would be fitting. To end this dynasty, this era of Blues football with 3 straight titles would be very, very poetic. Because, and I say end this era because in the offseason, it is the Chiefs, by the way, who went 7-10 and made the AFC Championship. Oh my God, what kind of black magic have they summoned today? But what I was saying was, this era of Blues football will be over after this season. We are going to have to let go of Amon-Ra and what's his face, Sam Laporta, and so many people that have made this team as good as it has been to be a 3-time champion or a potential 3-time champion. So to end it with 3 straight titles, to give these guys history would be very poetic, and then send them off into their next adventure as we move to a somewhat rebuild. But we've got the 7-10 Chiefs who barely snuck in only because they won the division. They don't have really any other reason to be in the playoffs other than that. Although they have done a good job of getting to the AFC Championship. They beat the Dolphins 35-7 and then the Titans 31-24. So Trevor Lawrence's path to a three-peat, he has to beat Lamar, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes, and then just beat whoever's in the Super Bowl. So quite the battle, quite the legacy building opportunity for Trevor Lawrence. Will we be able to get it done? Let's find out. Unfortunately, it is a third straight road game here in these playoffs, and the only reason it is a road game is because they won the division. No other reason. They won the division. They got the higher seed. They got the 4 seed. We have a far better record, and on paper are a far better team than this Chiefs team, but we have to go to their place because they won the division, had a higher seed than us. That's how the divisions work. 21-14, 3rd and 5, down by a touchdown in the 4th quarter of the AFC Championship. Can Trevor Lawrence build his legacy here? This is a generational drive from Trevor Lawrence and the offense. Laporta stays on his feet, gets the first down. I'm going to miss Sam Laporta. He's been a team captain for us for valid reasons. He's a great player. We've unfortunately had to franchise tag him. That's going to be a intentional grounding there. I had to get that away. I should have called 4 verticals. That's my fault. I should not have called intentional grounding. I apologize. Or I should have called intentional. I should have called 4 verticals is what I meant to say. I'm going to send LaMichael Dotson deep. And then if I can get another hot route, I'm going to send Amon-Ra on a post to try to take that safety. And maybe LaMichael will just win. It kind of worked, but I got to get the ball away. Brian Thomas, good job staying in bounds, Brian. And he jukes to get more yards. Good job, Brian Thomas Jr. Making something out of nothing there. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. We need to punch this in. If we punch it in, do we go for 2? That's a big question. We still got to get to the end zone first. And they didn't get the first down there? You're not going to give me that? That's unbelievable. Snap it before they're ready. Snap it before they're ready. There's the snap. The handoff to Corum. He does, in fact, get that one, and now the 2-minute warning has arrived. Okay. So we still have a chance. 21-20 or 21-14. This stadium is packed. You can see blue jerseys and blue shirts dotted around the stadium. It's a good thing that we are such a contrast of color to the Chiefs, so we can see our own fans. Oh my God! How did he get in the backfield so quickly? Luckily, he didn't get a good location on me, and I was able to dodge it, but that dude came in so quickly in the backfield, I was not prepared for that. Luckily, I was able to roll away. Trevor Lawrence first down on the ground with his legs. Laporta. Might as well give it to the guy who's been solid all year and solid all career. Run the exact same play again. Laporta has separation. Sam Laporta up the field. Sam Laporta in the end zone. Touchdown Blues. Do we go for 2? No, I'm going to let them go for 1. Maybe that was a mistake. We have the ball back. 2 timeouts, 29 seconds. It's all tied up. All we need is a field goal. Oh, baby, it's a triple. We have a chance. 2 timeouts. Who do we give this football to? Trevor Lawrence, just take it. Only got a yard. That was a waste. I wasn't sure who to throw to there. I didn't want to throw an interception and give the Chiefs the victory. That would have been very embarrassing. They want me just to run this and take it to overtime. I don't really want to take it to overtime. I feel like we have a chance. Just get in the field goal range and knock something down. That's not going to be as open as I thought. Thankfully, it went down. Wow, I really thought that was going to be more open when I threw it. Thankfully, I got hit and it didn't go anywhere. 20 seconds. I still haven't even used my timeouts yet. I got to get that away. Oh, my God. The Chiefs are murdering us. And we're going to have to punt this away. There's no way I'm sending this to... I'm going to go for this because that gives the Chiefs the guaranteed victory. But their defensive line, I mean, absolutely embarrassed me. Or at least embarrassed my offense, not me. They have 1 play to get into field goal range for Butker. Can they do it? Do they have any timeouts? They have 3. They didn't do it. It's overtime. Overtime in the AFC Championship is crazy, but we are here. AFC Championship overtime. Can the offensive line hold for a second? My God. I mean, I need a little bit of time. How are we supposed to win a championship if I don't have any time? It feels like it is impossible to stand in the pocket right now. These last couple drives. Corum gets us a little bit of room to work with here. Slightly manageable third down, but this is absolutely insane. The Chiefs were not like this in the first half when we jumped in. It seems impossible to even throw the football. Nobody's getting open, and we will send the ball back to the Chiefs. I mean, they are just... They turn up the pressure. Oops. They turned up the pressure on that drive here. And we have it again. So now it is... Both teams have had a possession. It is... Next score wins. So that means field goal or touchdown or safety or anything, pick 6, whatever it is. Next person to enter the end zone or to add points to the scoreboard will win this football game and move on to the Super Bowl. I just hope the defense does not rush me like they did on the past drives. Corum gets the ball out of the backfield. Good job. Trevor's played a good game. No interceptions. He's had a solid day. He needs to have a little bit of a more solid day as we win a championship right here. We'll win an AFC championship. Did they not hear me? Oh, you got to hear this. Okay, he did hear it, thankfully. Amon-Ra, please. I think Amon-Ra has it. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the win to the Super Bowl. The St. Louis Blues for the 3rd year in a row. Thank you, baby Jesus. We have done it. And the Blues will head back to the Super Bowl for the 3rd year in a row. 1 more game, and we have achieved destiny. They pressed when they shouldn't have pressed. 3-time AFC champions. But that is not all we have. 4 touchdowns, 335 yards for Trevor Lawrence is crazy. But that's a really good day. And we are 1 game away from destiny. 1 game away from history. A 3rd straight Lombardi is on the table now. We just have to go and take it. Who will we play? Trevor Lawrence and the Blues have beaten Lamar, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes to get to this point. Who's the 4th quarterback? It will be Lane Klein and the Atlanta Falcons. And how I know that is because my camera is covering up the quarterback's name right there on the bottom of your screen. We will take on the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if this is a rematch. I'm not sure if we've played the Falcons at all at any point in the series. But we are playing them now, and we are 1 game away from history. So let's go and achieve that. 1 more game, and we have achieved something no team in NFL history has ever done, and that is a 3-peat of Super Bowl championships. Can we do it? We lead 10-0 in the second quarter. They get a touchdown, making it 17-7. Halftime comes late third quarter. Can we do it? We put up another one, 24-7, and it looks like we might have control of this game. We don't even kick a field goal. We must have went for it or something. I don't know. But they might put one in. No, they don't. And there it is. Three-peat history for the St. Louis Blues. 3 championships in a row. I mean, this team at the start of the season, I wasn't even sure if they could make the playoffs, but they found some sort of magical miracle run, made the playoffs with 11 wins. I mean, entering the playoffs, we were kind of on a downer because we lost those 2 games and gave away our chance at like a 1 seed or a 2 seed, gave away our chance at the division for sure. But we persevered. Coach Juice, she got in the locker room, she gave heartfelt speeches, she gave motivational speeches, and it pumped the boys up, and we have achieved our dreams. We went to Baltimore in the snow, we beat them. We went to Orchard Park and beat Josh Allen and the Bills. We went to Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs in overtime, and then we go to the championship game and beat the Falcons for our 3rd straight championship. Very poetic. Very, very poetic. We will say goodbye to so many players next episode as we start our pseudo rebuild of the Blues after winning 3 championships. It looks like Devontae Adams and Christian McCaffrey are retiring. That's sad. 2 legendary players, Hall of Famers in their own right. Let's take a look at the season recap and then say goodbye to some players, or get ready to say goodbye. So we have 3 championships now, all in a row. If we go back to the first year, we beat the Packers. Trevor Lawrence gets MVP of the Super Bowl. Second year, last year, Trevor Lawrence again, Super Bowl MVP. We beat the Vikings. And now this year, Trevor Lawrence again, Super Bowl MVP, establishing his legacy. And we beat the Falcons. Mahomes gets MVP of the league. Tyreek Hill and Dexter Livingston are the players of the year. And I thought I said Lane Kiffin for a second. It's the Falcons quarterback, Lane Klein, who we just beat. And then Gabe Lowry, D-tackle for the Lions. Those are your rookies of the year. 3 straight titles. A dynasty has been built. A dynasty in St. Louis. But let's get ready to say goodbye to some very valuable people. Amon-Ra St. Brown, we will say goodbye to. Sam Laporta, we will say goodbye to. We're going to have to come up with some new team captains for next season. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence is going to be one. Blake Corum might be one. Maybe even Adkins maybe come one. Well, Michael Dotson has a good chance. Brian Thomas Jr. has a good chance to become one. There's a chance for some new players to become captains. On defense, I think Tyson Campbell will be out of here. I don't even know if Cooper DeJean will be back. But these guys are all Super Bowl champions, history makers. I'm happy. I don't see any depth trade upgrades that I notice. Good has superstar. Was he a rookie this year? He's a second-year guy, so he must have had star and gone up to superstar. So that's one that I noticed now that has gone up. But I don't notice any on the offense that go up. Let's take a quick look at the re-signed people and kind of prime ourselves for who we have to leave, who we have to say goodbye to in the next episode in the offseason. Amon-Ra St. Brown will be gone. He will be leaving us. Sam Laporta will be leaving us. Atkins, I'm just going to accept his option now since I can. So we have to worry about that. Tyson Campbell is gone. Sanborn, I think we said we were going to franchise tag him. Tommy Porter, I will accept his option, just so I don't forget. Matthew Schwartz, Tyson Herbert, Jonathan Allen, all valuable people. Chris Jones, who is a team captain for us, he's been here since the very beginning. He's going to be gone. He might even retire next season. Who knows? I'm surprised he hasn't retired already. All these guys don't really matter too much. They're just role players. But some very impactful, lifelong St. Louis Blue players. St. Brown, Laporta, Tyson Campbell, all these guys have been here since the very beginning, since season 1. Those guys have been here. But I'm pretty sure we'll franchise tag Sanborn, and then we will say goodbye to everybody else. It's going to be sad, but we're starting a new era. We are starting a new era in St. Louis. We've already created the history. We've created the dynasty. Now it's time to rebuild and then go and get another dynasty. Is there any way that I could trade Amon-Ra St. Brown? I can. Okay. So next episode, we might be able to get something back for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's probably not going to be players unless they're super young. It's probably going to be a bunch of draft picks is where we will go with that, most likely. And they are giving me some decent draft picks. Buffalo's giving me a 2030. We can trade Sam. We can trade him. We can trade Sam Laporta. Yeah, we can get first round picks for these guys. So we'll be fine with the rebuild. We will be fine with the rebuild. Next episode, we will make moves and we will do some damage in the off season. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. 3-time Super Bowl champions. History has been made. A dynasty has been formed. Where do we go from here? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.